Hi, I'm Steph Martin, and I'm here with Dustin Smith. This is Sound Talks. Dustin is from Skyline Studios in Michele, Ontario, and we're here to talk a little bit about a new adventure.
Yeah. The Shelter Project.
The Shelter Project.
Yeah.
So we're just going to dive right in because we're going to come back to an interview later again with Dustin about his whole musical career, but we're really going to focus on the Shelter Project today. So let's start with, what is the Shelter Project?
What is the Shelter Project? All right, so last year, actually you helped me out with it. Mm-hmm. We started by, I wrote a song one night and I brought it to you the next morning. We were going to a Bill Burr concert.
Yes.
Right? So
yeah.
She's asking me what it is, but she was part of the creation process. Right?
That's right. So we'll go back a little bit. Dustin and I know each other. So from way back.
This is my mom.
This is my oldest son, Dustin, and amazing musician and recording engineer. And so we found...
all moms have to say that.
All moms have to
You're
say that.
You're so talented.
Right.
So good. Yeah.
But you came with this song, and it was a great song, and it kind of snowballed with some different avenues of where we took it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I wrote that song that one night, and I came in the next day, and I said, I have this idea where I'd like to get all of our students, because we teach a lot to young kids, and it was easy enough that the kids could play it and had a good enough message to work with some stuff that's kind of been acceptable, like in public right now lately with mental health and just having conversations about people's well-being. And the next day, we actually just embarked right away. We made a video and we put it online, and we just said, we're going to ask everyone to cover it, all of our students, friends and family, and
it was cool because at the beginning of the video, you decided that, so the kids would cover the song, ideally, and play it on an instrument. And then you had the idea that they should do a shout-out to someone.
Yeah, so it was kind of an opportunity for them to say, I'm going to dedicate this to my mom, I'm going to dedicate this to my dad, or my best friend, who's helped me with a lot of stuff recently. So that was kind of cool. So they started the video off with the dedication and then jumped right into the song.
Yes. And there was a contest so that if
anyone that performed the song and posted it to social media, we just put their name in a ballot box, and at the end of it we drew a name for a $100 gift card to Long McQuaid's or whichever. This year we got to be more specific.
Yeah.
It was a bad idea doing
we gave too many choices last year, but that's okay because it was such a whim. And it went really well. So for a whim, it was kind of like a little seed planted. And the song was great. Like you said, it had to do with being the shelter from the storm for other people. So it kind of went with mental health and wellness. And we had other people join in wanting to be part of that movement because that's a good thing to promote in our society these days.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it was kind of cool putting that out there. And all the kids, it was an easy enough song that the kids kind of just enjoyed it. They just be able to kind of sing it and get it in their heads, and their parents definitely liked it.
It's a fun, lighthearted song, but it does have some deeper meaning as far as helping each other out in the community. And
and it really came from a really crappy day, when you're having a really bad day, and you just kind of write a song and it turns into this really good thing, right? And I think we all got the opportunity to do that with even small things, whether you're in an office or at a factory or you're working construction. I think anyone can do that just by being a better person.
Yeah, taking that bad day and turning it around.
Yeah, you can't do it every day, so you can't really blame yourself the days that you don't do, but you got to keep trying. You got to keep getting back on the horse to do something good with the bad, right?
Yeah, and I think your song is reflective of that in the sense that it's like reach out to somebody else, and sometimes that's the best way to turn a day around, right? Is to actually help someone else. It is sometimes a vessel. I think it's a Hindu proverb or something that says, I pushed my brother's boat ashore and lo, I reached the shore, or something to that effect, which I think is that, really, it's kind of similar to the Shelter Project in general, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Putting it out there for everyone else to play, and it became a very musical community event for about a month last year. So anyways, a whole year has flown by, and we're here for the Shelter Project 2019.
Yes.
And what the goal, so back to the original question, what is the Shelter Project? That was the first year Shelter Project, named after the original song that I came up with last year. That was a lot of fun. So following every year, we're going to do a new song. This year is going to be called Illuminate. This was a co-write. You helped me out with it a little bit. I did some songwriting on it, and I had the kids from Upper Thames Elementary School, the grade 6 class. So that's Miss Nicholson's grade 6 music classes. She had 3 of them, all kind of help co-write a lot of the lyrics, especially in the verses, tidbits of the chorus, and then.
And when kids get involved, it's really cool. It always takes. They have so many ideas. You know, I thought I had a lot of ideas, but
some of them had 10 million, and some of them had 0.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's the kid. No, any kid that's interested in anything has a million ideas. It's just
that's right.
When you get the right ones that are interested, I feel like they have too many ideas, which is a good thing to work with.
Yes.
So
absolutely, especially when you're writing a song, you can never have too many ideas.
Yeah. So the goal for the Shelter Project, hopefully on an annual basis, is going to be to have a new song every year with the same uplifting and mental health angle, where we want to make sure we're not just saying mental health. We actually want to get to a point where people actually feel good about the fact that some families don't talk, right? And when their kid says, I dedicate this to my mom, or I dedicate this to my dad, or maybe that uncle that doesn't talk to a whole lot of people, like, I dedicate this to you, is a really good feeling. And it's only once a year, and we have other things that go on throughout the year that can help out with mental wellness. But this is just, my one piece, your one piece, the kids' one piece, to kind of help out once a year with these things.
And music is such a amazing vessel for it. It can actually help you. Music is one of those things that can switch your emotions quickly.
Makes you feel.
It makes you feel. That's right. And you can convey that to other people. And it's our way we can help. We're not great artists, or
we're not famous artists, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But what we are is, it doesn't
No, I mean
make
like
you
as in painting artists.
Painting artists.
We can't
we're musical artists.
We're musicians, so this is our way to contribute as musicians. And and famous. What's that, right? It's all dependent. If you help one, if you help one person, is that not contributing, right? That's like a pretty positive thing.
It is a positive thing to help even just one person, and just using the song abilities, like I think we all appreciate carpenters for helping building houses and properties and kitchens, because that is you need like things to like fit together and work, and not like have your pipes burst when you go to turn stuff like that. So like their jobs are really important, what I mean. But we also have to recognize that your soul is important too, and feeling things. That's why, like, when you get like, oh god, I got to the end of Endgame the other day, and you almost start crying in the movie
theater. Wait, don't tell me about it.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Okay, so any good movie, good movie, when you go to see
Absolutely.
it, you have these moments where you're feeling, right?
Yeah.
And that's the point of life is to be structured, but the point of life is to like have different events in your life where there's like you feel something, right? Because you get connected and you get attached, and you lose and you gain.
Yeah.
And it's this whole thing over and over again. And music, like you're saying, is a vessel to experience that. So I think when you see someone you love and you care about singing a meaningful song from a local artist, not a famous artist. So this is almost like we're like the hipsters downtown Mitchell, which doesn't happen, right? Next to hockey and farming. This is kind of a strange thing that someday, if it ever got big, it wouldn't be cool anymore, right? So we're going to keep it on the DL and keep it under 50 thou.
That is our goal. Yeah.
Want to stay hipster, right?
Yeah.
But it's cool to see it come from something small, local, and then still be able to feel emotion.
Yeah.
I think.
And reaching out into the community is really, what we do a lot, and it's really important, because I think, as society's changed and everything, community has gone in a different direction, and people, we're in small rural Ontario, so we do have much more sense of community than some cities, but where you can reach out and do music together. And a lot of kids don't see live music because it's been, set to the internet or to really big concerts, which, quite frankly, are very expensive to go to these days. It's nice to bring music into a local setting where everybody can participate and be part of it. And really, I think that's most people's goal, is to participate and be part of something. And like you said, helps with that emotional soul connection. And this has certainly been helpful, but it's also had a practical level as we've gotten involved with the Tanner Steffler Foundation, which is also another hugely meaningful organization for our community and area for the youth. So do you want to explain any more about the Tanner Steffler?
Yeah, so essentially we're just helping bring awareness, so as we can grow the shelter project over the next few years. The Tanner Steffler Foundation was an excellent place for people to go. So we have the dedication, so there's a little bit of feeling. There's the song, so there's the performance. And then what's the resolution?
Yeah.
Is kind of where the Tanner Steffler Foundation is important. So after you've watched the video and you've experienced it, if you feel like donating, $5 or $2, we're going to make that a really accessible way to do that online immediately after watching it or just before. You can donate a little bit of money. And so what is the cause? The Tanner Steffler Foundation is named after their son who tragically passed away 2 summers ago. And he had mental health struggles that he was dealing with. And he passed away from an overdose in the summertime. So they understand it better than anybody.
Absolutely.
What mental health is and how it affects them and how it affects their community and how it affected their son and how they want to see something positive change and continue to change and get better in the community.
Yes.
Which like last year, it was funny. People were like asking us, what is this for? And we're like, well, we don't even really know. We have no idea.
We were so fresh into it.
It was just an idea, kind of did it with some of the students, and enough people did it that it became kind of a structured, established, what time is it? We're good for the kids aren't coming yet. They're going to be here soon though.
We're going to have kids on here soon.
Yeah. But anyways, it became a structured thing that enough people were starting to ask what it actually was.
Yeah.
So this year, what is it? It's all about promoting mental wellness.
Yeah.
And that was something you actually said. I said mental health. You said, let's just promote mental wellness, right?
Yeah.
And then at the end of that, if you'd like to dive into learning about it, or if you're struggling, then you should communicate with this organization because they're helping to set up facilities for mental health counselors and drug addiction counselors in schools. They're more from Huron, so it's Clinton Seaforth way. But they're doing a good job and they're going to be expanding. We don't necessarily have them fully in our community yet, but they're getting more involved in our community.
And they're so structured and they have such a good handle on it that it's for us, that's a really good way for us to direct our energies.
Traffic.
Absolutely,
So
to direct our traffic.
Yeah, and they're already developing their own fan base, but every little bit counts is the thing. So as we develop more people, we're just going to say, this is where we'd like you to go visit afterwards if you get an extra minute. We all know we all got extra minutes, just whether or not we got the...
Yeah. And a lot of people, like a lot of families have this, that they deal with, addiction or mental health issues that don't have anywhere to go or don't know where to turn. And, this is an actual physical place. So, for us to say that, to direct that and to help it grow and expand within our area where there has been issues, and we did have the highest, we've been knocked off the map, but we were the highest meth.
We were for a number of years in the 2000s.
Capital, which is crazy because we're rural, but so at least we have resources now that are starting to build. And the wellness part that I had said earlier, I thought that because wellness is about being part of a community. It's about communicating with other people. It's just so general. For me, it's yoga and music, and family. And I think, this has been a good coordination of all those ideas, and this music has been really cool. So Upper Thames is going to be part of the song Illuminate?
Yeah, so because
like the original song?
Yeah, because they did some co-writing on it at the school for a songwriting workshop that we did. They're doing a field trip this afternoon. They're actually leaving the school right now. It's 12 o'clock on the dot.
Walking here now.
And they're going to be
this is
walking.
So exciting.
I don't think they're taking a school bus. If they're taking a school bus, they'll be here in 5 minutes.
That would not be participation.
No.
Participation. Sorry.
Participation on the way over.
Okay, well, so just before, since they're going to be here,
Yeah.
would you like to play just a little bit of Illuminate?
Yeah, I'll play a
on
little
the guitar.
Illuminate.
And just give a little sample of it.
Yeah, so I'll play just a bit of it here.
And you're going to get to see when is the actual release date?
You'll see it posted online. It's coming really soon.
Soon?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
soon.
good enough. Yeah.
You give dates and everyone gets anxiety about when the date's coming out.
Especially us.
Yeah. So you know what? Let things flow the way they're supposed to flow.
Absolutely.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and if it does work, it does, right? And I think that's part of mental wellness is accepting life as it is.
Yeah.
And in some ways, actually, you know what? The Ted taught me the Serenity Prayer when I first started the studio here.
Oh, nice. Ted Shimbine is one of our main musicians from the area.
Absolutely. And he used to own this shop for number of years.
Yeah.
And he's got just a wealth of life experience
Absolutely.
that he's gone through. And when I was building this studio, I really struggled with my time and friends and relationships and getting out in my business. Just, it was a lot to kind of get things ready, right? And it is the serenity. What is it again? What's the first line?
It's God grant me the serenity to accept the things I
so
cannot change.
So that's the first. So that's accepting life as it is, right?
Accept
So
the things I cannot change.
Yeah. So so give me the serenity to accept what I cannot change, the courage to change what I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Yes.
And this is something that I know I've been living by for just since that conversation, because it makes so much sense. Because there are sometimes I catch myself where I tell people, like, you just need to accept life as it is.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's not a good idea. If you're in a bad situation, you got to fix things.
Absolutely.
And there's certain things you can't change, and you need to develop in life to know when it is that you should or should not change something, to work harder and to walk away. And this is the hardest part about life, is knowing what friendships, relationships, business, work, anything you should be choosing to work harder or walk away from. And that's not something that a mentor can always tell you. You have to go through experiences to start learning the wisdom. And a lot of the answers are inside you. So long story short, I just want to see people making better decisions.
Yeah, great. Absolutely.
And not getting caught.
Yeah. This song here is Illuminate.
We all have the same heartbeat. Black or white, you know that we all bleed. Most of us just wanna be loved. Feel like we're enough. 'Cause I believe most people are good. We're not different, just misunderstood. If we all learn to listen with an open mind, maybe then we'd see eye to eye. So tell me what's holding you back, 'cause I don't see why you can't shine so bright. You light up the sky in the darkest night. You and I keep one life to show what it takes to illuminate. Yeah, illuminate. There's a little
Beautiful. That's going to be great. And it kind of has the feeling when you hear the full song, it just reminds me of the World's Greatest Showman, which, you know, is such a cool show, movie, and inspiring, and all the students loved it. So, love the song. Of course, you're an amazing songwriter. You're an amazing son, and I always enjoy our conversations. This is mom time. It's the only time we get together. No, when we jam and make projects and all that. So this is really cool, and I'm totally excited, and I can't wait to hear what Upper Thames have. We have some other schools that may be joining in, which is exciting. And this is going to be as well on St. Mary's Radio. This is Sound Talks. You can find us on Deep Waters TV. And you can hook up to us from deepwatersmusic.com. You can also find Dustin Smith on Skyline Studios. We're all over Facebook. And this is going to be a really exciting project. And we're going to have a few interviews with the kids.
Excellent.
Anything else you'd like to add, Dustin?
No, just, this afternoon here, the kids are going to be here shortly, And we're gonna just make sure that no one's texting me here. Let's find
They're
it.
probably
We're at the door. We're at the door. No, they're not at the door. They're not here yet.
No.
No. I'm looking forward to this year. Just I think the kids are gonna really help push it, hopefully, to that next level of reaching out to more of the community.
Yeah, and what a good thing to teach kids. Yeah. To reach out, use music, and wellness. We can't promote anything better than that, I think.
That's right, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that, to having them just be part of it today. And I'm hoping for the best project or product that we can have possible for this today. So, yes. Thank you very much, Mom.
Yeah.
This is a lot of fun. This is an awesome project that you're starting here with interviewing locals.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
On your TV.
And I'm going to have another interview with you, a full one on all your musical endeavors that you've had in your quarter century.
Century.
And how I
quarter
made him listen
crisis.
to John Mayer. So, on that note, we will we'll be back. Well, we're back with Michele Nicholson from Upper Thames Public School. And Michele is the music teacher from Upper Thames. And how long have you been the music teacher there for?
About 15 years.
15 years.
But I've been at the school for 24 years.
24 years, okay,
Yes.
yeah, because I know since my guys were there, I remembered you were always the music teacher there.
Yep,
So,
yep.
or at least at the school.
Yep.
So Michele, you became involved with the shelter project this year. Mm-hmm. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
So basically, Dustin had approached me about getting some of our students involved in writing a song for the shelter project. And I said, yes, absolutely. We had done a songwriting collaboration, I guess, a few years ago, 2001, with some of the grade 8s, and we wrote The Change. Basically, it was all about respecting others and so on. And so then he approached me and he said, would you be interested in doing one? And I said, yeah, the group of grade 6s that we have at the school are very talented and they're eager. And so we basically one night here at the studio chatted about what we wanted the song to be about and how we were going to go about it, because I also wanted the kids to have that kind of songwriting how-to.
Yes,
right? So we did the process. We looked at different songs in school, and then basically came up with the idea, and then we went off with that.
And the kids were pretty excited about the idea?
They were keen on coming up with a song that's going to be a bit of a legacy for them. I think because they've seen the video and the song that we wrote almost more than 10 years ago. And they were really inspired by that, and they wanted something that they could call their own as well. And I think that's really important. The fact, not even just writing a song about a really good cause, it's also the fact that these students are leaving behind something that they can call theirs. Which is pretty cool too.
And with the audio and video these days, you can see it going on forever, right?
Absolutely. Well, as I say, we're still checking out the video that we made so many years ago. Every year.
Right? It's good for the kids to have something that they feel like they are part of and that has they put their input into.
Absolutely. And that was a critical part for me. I said to Dustin that we need to make sure that the kids feel that it's their song, that they contributed to it, both lyrically and the performance as well.
So cool.
It is.
And they're doing some more work on it today, so they're adding more tracks today.
Adding more tracks.
And we have more kids. They're being very quiet on the set.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
We're impressed. I have a group of grade 6s I've been working with at Holy Name, and we wrote a song, and I was so impressed with the way they changed their interest in music as soon as they started to take part in it, like as soon as it became their idea. So that's a pretty neat thing.
And I think too, when they're in the songwriting process, and maybe some of the kids can attribute to this as well, is that all of a sudden you've got a blank canvas. And we had to channel and sort of come up with some ideas, and poetry is a big part of that. And so we sort of worked together in English as well as in music, where both of those curriculum areas sort of came together. And what I was really impressed with was that some of the kids, all of a sudden you could just see the ideas starting to flow, and as they were writing down lines and inspirational thoughts, that some of the kids couldn't stop. And some kids were like, well, I got 1 or 2 and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's okay because everybody contributed to the thinking of the song.
That's right. And you know, and it might help them for future when they decide they want to write down an idea. You know, this is like a future opportunity for them to do something like that, or just have that flow of the written word. Because
Well,
I think we forget that.
Exactly. And I think, you know, in this day and age when everything is so technologically based, that something as simple as writing down thoughts and how you feel, or how you feel towards a particular issue.
Yeah.
We don't really do that anymore.
Yeah.
And I think that it's really important that kids understand that, you know, pencil and paper, there's nothing wrong with that. Just writing down your thoughts, keeping a journal, you know, because we find real inspiration, not just from things that are happening outside, but happening within ourselves.
Yes, absolutely. And they say pen to paper there is actually something to that, where it is actually a whole different process of experience, right? So
Absolutely.
I do find that as well. And this is exciting. And it's exciting that Dustin started out at Upper Thames.
Yeah.
And is back at Upper Thames contributing in a whole new way. So
And
that must be pretty cool for you to know that you guys are working together.
Absolutely. And the big stress is trying to get the community involved, not just within, the school is its own community itself, but branching out. And then here's somebody like Dustin who is giving back.
Yes.
Right? Who went to that school, is now in a particular profession that he absolutely loves.
Yeah.
And now he's able to give it back and influence these kids and show them that this is a potential job opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, in the music field, even if you're not a performer, but maybe recording
in some
and
way, shape, or form.
Absolutely.
And I love the fact that it's contributing to even more in general, just well-being, community, and the kids working together, and because that thing sometimes, once again, with today's day and age, goes by the wayside, where we're forgetting to do those artistic, fun, community-oriented things, right?
Absolutely. And I think that every community, small as ours be, that if we can sort of take in the arts and really make it bigger, then that will just only enrich our community, not just in the school or not in just a music festival, but overall as a community, to know that we have these artistic abilities. Let's go for it.
Yeah. And I think that it used to be where they had community dances and community things, like say like 60, 70 years ago, where that was always going on within the community, and then it was taken out. I was talking about this with Dustin before, and now to bring it back, because one of our things that we like to do is to involve everyone. It's not like there's one special child out of the whole school or out of the whole community that gets to be heard.
That's
this is
right.
like, let's hear them all. Like, if you have something to say or if you have something to perform, try to put them all in it and allow the ones that are interested in to do that.
Well, and the other thing too is that, for many of these kids here, not just necessarily here in the studio today, they will never have this opportunity or have never had the opportunity to actually go into a real recording studio and, even play a ukulele or play a guitar or play a piano. And I think that, we're sort of we're going away from, well, you can learn. You can learn through YouTube, or you can learn, through all these different apps. And I think there's nothing better than a teacher and student on any regard, any instrument, on how that connection. And, the app isn't going to tell you if you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And are you singing on it as well?
I have not been singing. I've been singing with the kids. I have to admit, pretty well, it's a song in my head all the time, which is great.
Yeah.
Which is great. But no, it's their project, and I think it's really important for them. I mean, whether
you are in there somewhere.
Whether I can, if I can sneak in somewhere, that would be great. But even a little bit of keyboard, that would be all right too.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and I'm sure you're going to be performing this a few times after, like the Shelter Project last year. We were all like, we're done with that song. We need a new one this year.
Yeah.
Because we did perform it and rehearse it with the kids so many times, like you said. It's embedded.
It is
in the brain. So
it is, and I just hope that they feel that sense of, just feeling really good about something that they've contributed both to the Shelter Project, but also just to their community.
Yeah, and to
show-
themselves, hopefully.
Yeah,
they feel good about it when
absolutely.
they're done.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, well, great. Thank you so much for all of your contribution and for bringing all the kids and helping out with this project. It's just incredible. It's great that we're all doing this as a community.
Yep, it's awesome.
And you'll be able to, once again, hear this on St. Mary's Radio.
Fantastic,
And on
good.
Deep Waters TV, and we're at deepwatersmusic.com as well. So we're going to be talking to some of the kids today and hearing what they have to say.
That's great.
And thanks for being such a great teacher for all these years.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we're back with the interview with some Upper Town students. We're very excited to have you in the studio. We're at Skyline Studios in Mitchell. We're talking about the Shelter Project. And what's the song this year that you guys helped write? Illuminate. Nice. And Illuminate, I understand you were all helping to write this song?
Yeah, we all had like little lines to put in and like had ideas, and we just made this like the lyrics from that.
Made the lyrics from that. Nice. And then so did everybody just write them out in their journals or?
We just had this big
Sorta.
chart paper that we wrote it on.
Okay.
Yeah, it was sort of like a big chart paper. We went off into individual groups and just wrote our ideas down on a piece of paper, and then we came back into the classroom and made groups and told our groups their songs.
Wow. Okay, so big chart papers, brought them all back in, picked the pieces that you like. What do you think the Illuminate project means? Like, what is the song about?
Like we're all equal and that we're all the same no matter what.
Okay, we're all equal and the same no matter what.
And like treat people like the way you want to be treated, and like everybody matters.
That's nice. What about you? What did you think it was about?
It means like you're all equal and
Mm-hmm.
to treat people.
That's nice. It's a good message, right?
Like we're all the same, like we're all human.
Yeah, yeah. And that's all really important stuff for us to learn, especially, when you're in school and you're in grade 6, right? Okay, so you're in grade 6, so you're just becoming your young adults, right? So, are you excited about the release of this project?
Yeah.
Did you all sing on it?
So far, yes.
So far, because there's a lot of it where everybody's singing together on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to ask you your names, and then that way, for the people who are listening to the radio, they could say, "Oh, I know that." Okay. So what's your name?
My name's Peyton, but my nickname for at school is PK.
PK. All right, cool. That's a great name.
My name's also Peyton.
Oh, we have 2 Peytons. Wow. Okay, great. And you don't have a nickname? No, that's okay.
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn, Raylan,
And Darius.
Darius. Awesome. Well, I'm so excited to hear this project, and you'll be out. We'll hopefully all be out June 23rd to sing this live, if that's possible. That's a pretty exciting thing. And thank you guys for contributing so much. I hope you have a lot of fun on it, and we'll see you again soon. Okay. Okay, we are here with another group of students, and we're going to keep talking about this Illuminate project. So, like I asked the last group, what do you think the Illuminate song is about?
Friendship.
friendship, love, like
and
letting
yeah.
yourself shine.
Nice. Okay, so it's about many good things.
Yeah.
Very good. And did you have fun helping write the project?
Yes.
Yes, so that's a
Yeah.
big thumbs up. Awesome. Okay, what was your favorite part of writing the project?
Probably like having a say in what actually goes into it and being able to put your own ideas in it.
Nice. And what were you thinking?
She said it.
She said it? Okay.
I just really like the singing part.
The singing.
Yeah.
Nice. And so again, I'm going to go around and ask everybody their names. What's your name?
Angie,
I'm Charlie.
Cece, Haley, Ellie.
Ellie. Okay. And did you all sing on the project?
We haven't done it yet.
You haven't done it yet?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, this is our first time being
This is your first time in the studio.
Yeah,
Do you like
yeah.
being in the studio?
Yeah.
This is a fun experience.
It smells very new.
It smells very good. Well, that's a good thing, I think. That's very good. We strive to have a new smelling studio. Yes. That's awesome. Well, you guys, I just heard when we were first starting this a little sound of the song. Can you sing a little portion of it?
Okay, like the chorus?
Yeah, like
Okay.
the chorus would be great.
1,
2,
2, 3.
Shine so bright, you light up the sky in the darkest night. You and I get one life to show what it takes to illuminate.
Oh my God, that was great! You guys are awesome. Wow. So this is going to be, and are you going to do is anybody going to do an individual video as well?
Yeah.
I
A couple
think,
of us. Yeah, I'm
I
getting
think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. I think I
see
might.
some pretty cool. So if anybody missed last year's project, you just go and you do that, and you do your individual one, post it to social media with the song hashtag the Shelter Project, and then you get your name in a ballot box for the draw that we do every year, and that's pretty fun. So I can't wait to see individual ones as well, because you guys seem like a pretty creative group.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thanks so much, and we'll see you guys soon
Okay.
with the Shelter Project.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, we're here with another group of Upper Town students. They're grade 6 students, and we're still talking about the Shelter Project with the new song Illuminate. So, what do you guys think about the new song Illuminate?
I really like it.
Yes?
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
It's
catchy.
Catchy.
It's a very bright song.
A bright
It has
song.
a good meaning behind it.
Nice. So what do you think, just pipe right in, getting crazy out in the hallway. What do you guys think the meaning behind it is? What did you take away from it?
To be yourself and shine. Like
Be yourself and shine.
You got one life to show what you are, so make that life count.
Wow.
don't make other people feel bad. Like have the confidence in you and the other people.
Nice.
Make other people feel welcome.
That's a great message. So you all took part in helping write this song?
Yes.
And did you find any of your lines into the song? Any of you?
I might. I
Kind of, yeah.
don't
Yeah.
remember any of the lines.
Different words and ideas went into
Yeah.
it? Okay, because I heard that you wrote your ideas down in groups.
Yeah, the first few lines of the song were all created by students.
Nice. That's exciting. It is a really positive message song. And is this your first time all in a recording studio?
Yes.
That's great. No, I've been here before. That's awesome. I'm going to ask you all your first names so that when this is going on the St. Mary's radio, so that people can know who you are if anybody tunes in to from your family. And your name?
I'm Jessica.
Jessica.
I'm Gabby.
Gabby.
I'm Braden.
Braden.
I'm Faith.
Faith.
I'm Olivia.
Olivia. Well, it's great to meet you all. So, does anyone else play any instruments?
Kind of.
I play the
Kind of.
guitar.
The
I
guitar.
started to play the guitar.
I play guitar. It's fun.
Guitar. I used to play the piano.
Nice. Okay, so we got some guitar players. I know Gabby did. I
Yeah.
think we've worked together for a while. And so last year we had the Shelter Project and everybody did their little videos. So they did individual videos. So is anybody going to be brave enough to try that?
I did it last year, but I might do it this year. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Good. Well, I hope you guys chose to do that because that's a really fun way to do it too, and individually shine. But the group, hearing all the group vocals together has been pretty cool, and you guys did a great job on working to write this song. So hopefully we'll see you all on June 23rd and perform this live together. Yeah? Is everybody pretty excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And to hear this and share this around. Good. Well, you guys did an amazing job, and what a fun bunch of students. So we will hopefully see you guys again soon. And we are here with the Shelter Project and Illuminate. Okay, we're with the final group that we have with from Upper Thames with the Shelter Project that are doing the song Illuminate. And this group just came out of the recording studio. So what did you think of that?
It was really cool.
It was
scary.
scary, cool,
All of us were nervous.
nervous, nerve-wracking. It's pretty cool in there though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, with all the guitars and the drums and everything and the computers. So, did you all sing on it?
Yes.
When you were in there? Okay, and did you sing a specific part? or-
Some of us did.
Okay. What part?
We sung the first verse and the chorus and the second verse.
First verse, chorus, and second verse? Okay. And did you all sing at the same time?
No.
We only did like the low thing.
We had separate recordings, but we all put it together.
Oh, nice. That's exciting. So, we also do a thing at the end of the year where, during this project where everybody can do it individually too. So you know, if there's any soloists in the group, you'll be able to take that and do a solo of the song as well. And so let's go through everybody's name here.
Brianna, Avery, Callie, Carrie, Erica.
Erica. So that's pretty exciting. You've now been in a recording studio and sang the song. What does the song, anybody can answer this? What does the song mean to you? Yeah.
Maybe like everybody's the same, like treat people all good. Like there's differences, but like there doesn't have to be bad differences.
Okay, nice. What else?
It gives you a good vibe to actually be singing to a song that Dustin actually recorded.
Nice. And you helped write. Yeah, everybody put some words in there and helped write it during school time. That's a pretty good way to be, pretty good thing to be doing during school time. That's kind of fun. That's just like playtime, right? Yes. You have a pretty cool teacher, Mrs. Nicholson.
Yeah.
Bringing you into the songwriting in the studio. So, okay, so everybody here, does anybody else play any other instruments, or are you just mainly singers?
I play piano.
Piano.
I play keyboard or piano.
Yeah. But you're all singers?
Mrs. Nicholson's actually taught me a couple chords on the guitar.
Ooh, that's very exciting. That's
Ukulele.
ukulele. I love ukulele.
My grandpa teaches me some chords, and we do he plays the fiddle, and I play the violin.
That's exciting. And so maybe you guys can all work a little bit, like if you did the video, you could add your instruments in there too, right? And you could get your grandpa to help out on that. And that's what we're trying to do, is get everybody to do this with their community and their families and their friends and just have fun with it. So you think it's been a pretty fun project
Yes.
so far? Yeah, okay. And you're all grade 6 students?
Yep.
Ready to put your name into history?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, well, I can't wait to hear your parts on this song, and I can't wait to hear you guys sing it live. And we'll be playing this again on St. Mary's Radio, and this is Sound Talks. We're at Skyline Studios, and how many more places can we go, right? We have a lot of people involved in this cool project, and you guys are awesome. And great singers, and what a great project to be part of. All right, thanks. We'll see you again.
I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe I'm all